The Night That Shook a Nation. The Nepal Royal Massacre. June 1, 2001. A warm summer night inside the heavily guarded Narayanhiti Royal Palace in Kathmandu. The royal family had gathered for their usual monthly reunion dinner, a private tradition King Birendra insisted on, so the entire family could spend time together without formalities, titles, or politics. But this night would become the darkest chapter in Nepal's modern history. The Crown Prince, troubled, tormented, and out of control. Crown Prince Dipendra Bir Vikram Shah Dev, heir to the throne, had been under immense pressure. His parents refused to approve the woman he wanted to marry. Power factions in Nepal were fighting for influence. The monarchy was unpopular, and Dipendra had a long struggle with alcohol, anger, and heavy drug use. Witnesses confirmed that Dipendra showed up to the gathering extremely intoxicated, unable to stand straight, and smoking hashish-laced cigarettes. Queen Aishwarya reportedly scolded him in front of relatives. Dipendra was escorted to his room to rest. What happened next still haunts Nepal. The return with guns. Instead of calming down, Dipendra armed himself with multiple weapons, including an MP5 automatic submachine gun, and returned to the party hall. He was no longer the troubled prince. He was a man who had made a decision. The first shots. The first bullets struck King Birendra, a ruler beloved by his people. According to survivors, the stunned king looked at his son and whispered, quote, "Que garde-ko," unquote. What have you done? Those would be the last words Nepal heard from its king. The queen and the brother who begged for her life. Queen Aishwarya tried to confront Dipendra. Her younger son, Prince Nirajan, stood in front of her and pleaded, quote, "Don't do it. If you want to kill someone, kill me," unquote. Dipendra shot them both. A palace turned into a war zone. In the chaos that followed, Dipendra opened fire on nearly every senior member of the royal family. Aishwarya, Queen Mother. Nirajan, younger brother. Shruti, his sister. Several aunts, uncles, and cousins. By the time he stopped, 9 members of the royal family lay dead. Then Dipendra walked outside the palace garden, placed the gun under his chin, and pulled the trigger. But he did not die immediately. The man who killed the royal family became king of Nepal. In a twist that feels impossible, Dipendra, while unconscious and dying, was declared king of Nepal. For 56 hours, Nepal was ruled by the man who had just destroyed its monarchy. When he finally died, the only senior royal left alive, Gyanendra, Birendra's brother, took the throne. Until today, some Nepalis believe he orchestrated the massacre, though no evidence has ever been proven. The questions that never died. Even now, over 20 years later, why were palace security guards reportedly ordered not to intervene? Why was no independent investigation allowed? How did Dipendra handle multiple weapons while heavily intoxicated? Why did Gyanendra conveniently survive? The truth may never be known, but one thing is certain. That night ended the monarchy, and Nepal would never be the same again. If you find this story interesting, subscribe to this channel.